So despite all the crazy things happening in the world today, and the cause and effect of that is being that all kinds of sports events are canceled, from March Madness to the NBA season to the NHL season to even this weekend where the Masters was supposed to go on, the NFL draft will still live on. And for us football diehards, we love that it's still going on. And I really think that this is going to be one of the most popular drafts in NFL history, just because everybody's going to be at home watching. Nobody's going to go to bars where everyone's concentrated on one TV. People aren't going to travel out to the draft. It's all going to be located right at the draft, it's pretty much virtual, everything. So even people that aren't big NFL fans might tune into this just because it's really the first actual sports action to happen in a long time. So it's gonna be fun, although I am going to miss Roger Goodell walking out to the podium as everybody boos. I am going to really miss not being able to go to Jacksonville for this, because last year I was at the draft when we drafted Josh Allen, and I'll put the link up to my reaction up there. It was a really cool atmosphere, and this year we would have been able to do it twice, had two different picks. So that's not going to go on this year. Well, I'm pretty sad about it, but at the end of the day, I'm blessed that the NFL draft is still going to go on, even though I have no idea what to expect out of really this Zoom meeting, or I don't even know how they're going to do it, but it's going to be pretty virtual. I don't know if Roger Goodell is going to sit there and read stuff off of an iPad. I don't know if he's going to stand up and go to some weird little makeshift podium. I don't know what's going to happen, but we'll just have to see. Now, really, this is one of the most exciting drafts really in a long time for the Jaguars, just from, our personnel standpoint and just the future of the Jaguars. And, the obvious reason would be because we have 2 first-round picks. But a bigger thing is that, the Jaguars are projected to not be very good this year. Just looking at their roster, they have so many holes. They are pretty inexperienced. There's still kind of question marks at quarterback, and they cut a lot of players, some key defensive players like AJ Boye, or they traded, I should say, like AJ Boye, Calais Campbell. So, and there's just a lot of inexperience on the team. We're still a really young team, and we kind of patched some holes on the team with some really cheap free agents. But the reason why this draft is really exciting is that if we really nail this draft, if we really get some production out of this draft, the Jaguars actually could be good this year and legitimately make a playoff run. I mean, if you just look at last year's draft, the first 2 picks, we get Josh Allen, a double-digit sack guy, Pro Bowler, and we got the best right tackle in the draft with Jawan Taylor. If we can, and this year we have 3 picks in the top 42 selections, as well as 12 overall selections. So, 2 first-round picks. So really, the Jaguars, if they can capitalize on some of this and really get some value for these picks, man, the Jaguars could actually be legitimately good this year. But, most likely, these rookies develop, and the next year they're good. Then 2021, when we also have a lot of cap space to spend, as well as, a whole 2021 draft class with 2 more first round picks, maybe we'll be better then. So, but really with this, I'll be interested to see what the Jaguars do in the first round. Now, when you look at the history of the draft, Dave Caldwell has actually never traded up or down in the first round. He's traded all around the 2nd, 3rd, 4th round, but never in the first round. I wonder if having 12 draft picks, as well as 2 first-round picks, I wonder if he feels a little more free-willed as to, kind of move around in the first round. Really with this, when I look at the Jaguars right now, there's no position for me that is off the board. I think we could really use help in every position, and that is including the quarterback position. If they find somebody that they really do feel is going to be a great franchise quarterback, I don't see a way they pass up on that. Even though I don't mind Gardner Minshew starting in 2020 and giving him a chance, just because 2020 gets to go by, we see if he's a guy or not, and if not, we can load up in 2021. But if the case comes where Tua or something falls to us at 9, even though I don't think that's possible, if something like that happens, or if they really think that, similar to the Chiefs, where one of the scouts said that, hey, Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback we've ever scouted, and they moved way up to get him. I'm kind of going off a side tangent, but I wouldn't even put quarterback off the board. We could use a left tackle. Because I don't think Cam Robinson is the answer. We could, really the big holes on the roster right now. Like, I think holes that we absolutely, that there's going to be a rookie starting at next year. I think one of the cornerback spots, we'll have Trey Herndon out on the outside, then DJ Hayden at the nickel. I think we're going to need a rookie to start for us, and at that spot. And really, when you look at it, like Okudah and DJ Henderson, those are the two top corners, and there's probably a little bit of a drop off after that. So maybe. Hopefully one of those guys falls to number, Okudah is one I'll most likely be gone at 9. But, if DJ Henderson is somehow there at 20, that'd be great. I think we might need to get a rookie to start at defensive tackle. I'm hoping we get Derrick Brown. I'll go more into prospects and who I kind of want in a later video. But, Derrick Brown at defensive tackle, like, we were horrible at run stopping last year. And this is a big mammoth of a man. He'll be able to clog up running holes and, move some guys around and even probably help out in pass rush, I would think, to kind of take some of the pressure off of like Josh Allen at the other side. That'd be great. And, really outside of that, we solidified the linebacker position. So really, when I look at it, the defensive tackle spot and cornerback spot are the two big gaping holes where I know rookies will start. Other than that, I think defensive end is a huge need. We really only have one great one right now, as opposed to last year where we had 3 great defensive ends. And really, you get a rotation going, and we need some defensive end help, and maybe even safety. We could probably upgrade from Jared Wilson, although I'm not super putting that as a big priority. At the offense, I think we really need a prolific wide receiver. Teams having one great wide receiver nowadays isn't enough. DJ Chark, just having him, it's not enough. Maybe they go out and get a guy like Jared Jeudy or CeeDee Lamb. Like, can you imagine how much better our offense would be if we added a guy like that? Although this is a pretty deep wide receiver class, so so you can wait until 2nd, 3rd, 4th round to really get a guy. It's one of the deeper wide receiver classes out there, so maybe you're not as wanting to go up there, but man, Jared Jeudy is a guy that I really like, and I could not imagine having him in our offense. Running back, I don't think Leonard Fournette will get a second contract. I'll be honest with you. I don't think they'll pick up the 5th year option. So, I think that they will look to get a running back maybe in the 3rd, 4th, 5th round. Let him battle it out with Raekwon Armstead and go forward with that. And then I think we need just some offensive line help. Just get some best available offensive linemen out there. There's going to be a lot that go in the 1st round this year's draft. Maybe one will fall to us at 42. Generally we have been known to take tackles in the 2nd round. 2017, we took Cam Robinson at the top of the 2nd round. 2019, we took Jawan Taylor, top of the 2nd round. Maybe we do that again with another tackle. So, big important draft coming up for the Jaguars. I am extremely excited about it. It's coming up quicker than I ever remember. We're about what? I think we're like 10 days away. No, we're 11 days away from, the very first day of the NFL draft. Super pumped. I'm super happy it's still going on. Hopefully we still have an NFL season. I think that we will. And hope all you guys are staying safe out there. Go Jags.